Piku running free in the Bear secondary. Inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and it'll be first and goal at the 3. Turning on the afterburners, crosses the 40, 45, 50, on to the Panthers side of the field. Picked off right there by number 10, and that's Wells. A free run to the end zone, touchdown Hampton.
Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Cardiovascular Institute of the South, 1231 David Drive in Morgan City. Commitment to quality cardiovascular care through unparalleled expertise. Taco Bell. Visit your local Morgan City or Bayou Vista restaurants, and delivery now available with DoorDash. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. Guaranteed Title. Tell your home lender you want guaranteed title for your closing. When making the biggest purchase of your life, experience matters. Shawbills, proud supporter of local high schools in St. Mary and surrounding areas. We keep you rolling. Sheriff Blaze Smith, committed to maintaining excellence in law enforcement through courtesy, professionalism, honor, and respect. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. Coastline Wealth Group, life well planned. Conrad Shipyard, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all our area teams good luck this season. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Visit one of our locations in Bayou Vista, Morgan City, and Amelia today. Stansbury and Associates, marine surveyors and consultants, offering a full range of services for recreational, commercial, and fishing vessels. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Vita Paint and Supply, specializing in interior and exterior house paint with great customer service. Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
We'll take this opportunity to thank those in our Eagles Athletic Foundation sponsoring tonight's game. G&J and Taco Bell, Live Live. Thank you for supporting Eagles Athletic. Tonight's captain for Vermilion Catholic, number 14, Mikey Bazar, number 18, Ashton Bellad, and number 20.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Eagles Nest. Tonight, Thursday night, under the lights here on KWBJ, the A.J. Dolman High School football game of the week. A District 8 1A showdown between the Central Catholic Eagles and the Screaming Eagles of Vermilion Catholic. Two teams that's very familiar to a district championship. It'll be settled here tonight on the field. Joining me as always, Lane Reeve. Lane, a lot of things shape up tonight for this to be a high-scoring affair.
talk about a battle of the Eagles. That's what we have tonight. Both of these teams, big playoff implications for both of them, and the district championship at stake.
Both fighting injuries throughout the year. VC got their quarterback back over the last 4 games. They've averaged 47 points a game. Central Catholic banged up. They managed to win their way to this contest, hoping to get those guys back and productive here tonight. Vermilion Catholic won the toss. They'll start off with the football. And as always, joining us on the field, Aaron Ortego. Aaron, this shapes up to be great weather football. The field's in great shape, so no excuses. You got to do it on the field.
That's true, really good. The field, the grass is very dry, so we're going to have a fast track on the field. It's beautiful football weather. It's gorgeous. Temperature in the low 60s right now. Breeze on your team, from the right to your left. So we have excellent night for high school football weather, and it's perfect. It's perfect. So we're ready for some good football.
Let's step aside for the opening prayer and the national anthem.
We pray for the safety of each athlete, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace, that you will provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
A big crowd has turned out tonight. They're still filling up the bleachers on both sides, and a much anticipated game, you know, one of the bigger games across the state. So wherever you're joining us tonight, we hope we can bring you a good ball game.
Hey, this is what you wait for all year. You hoping that your team has an opportunity to play for the district championship. You hope that your team is gelling at this point of the season and coming together. And both of these teams have showed that they are ready to play football. It's going to be a great one tonight.
The big three: running back, receiver, hard-hitting player for Central out last few games. The Eagles able to next man up it, get victory after victory, even though they were hard fought. They're going to give it a go tonight, so that'll be a big improvement for this Central Catholic Ball Club. Vermilion Catholic, the return of their quarterback, he's a difference maker, and he has shown it with the scoring output that they've had over the last 4 games. So the Eagles will kick it away. VC will start off with the football as soon as they get situated. They lined up in the wrong direction. It's the first of a doubleheader this week. We'll be right back in these same seats tomorrow night to bring you the Morgan City Tigers and Vanderbilt Catholic. So a little KWBJ, A.J. Doman Automotive Family doubleheader this week. It's funny how the season has gone by, week 10 already. Both teams trying to better their seed for the playoffs. A win here go a long way towards a home field game in the opening round. A little bit of a breeze, ball blown off the tee. to a slow start. Thomas Nini will be doing the duties for the Eagles to kick it away. And we're going to do the best we can with VC. They got some good-looking jerseys, but some hard-to-read numbers. And this game's underway. Picked up at the 20-yard line, straight back up the middle of the field goes Moore. And Moore gets down to the 34-yard line, and that's where the Screaming Eagles will set up shop to start this one off. Seth Reed slow to get up for Vermilion Catholic. He's a junior wide receiver. Mickey Bazar, the quarterback. They'll go off tackle near side. Running room goes Moore. He'll have it to the 40, and a good start for the Screaming Eagles.
Returning quarterback Bazar comes back in the game tonight. Jonathan Dortez was covering for him before that, so we're still going to see Dortez on the field. They're going to use him kind of like the Saints use Chasem Hill because he can catch the ball, he can run the ball, he can do a little bit of all of that.
Stand tall, take a shot deep, and a double coverage, a perfectly thrown pass incomplete at the 30. Jonathan Dortez on the reception, and the Eagles of Vermilion Catholic are on the move.
Wow, if that's the way you want to start a ball game, that goes to show you they're going to play some aggressive offense and go right at Central Catholic. Great catch that time.
Eagles had coverage there, just a perfect pitch and catch. A 29-yard gain, 1st and 10, just underway here from Tiger Stadium. Back on the ground game to Moore. Good gain of 4 on 1st down. And
good stop that time by Nini.
They'll give him 6 on the carry. 4 receiver set. Bazar back to pass again. Wide open receiver near side is Lemonier. He makes the catch down to the 15.
Yeah, Lemonier runs just a simple little hitch and inside play. Good protection that time by VC, by the back picking up the defensive end over the right side for protection.
In the first trip inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. A place Vermilion Catholic hopes are in often tonight. They faked in around, handed off right up the gut. No-go takes it. Set up a 2nd down and 1, and so far it looks pretty easy for VC.
Yeah, they're moving the ball effectively, and Central Catholic is still in the process of trying to figure them out.
Nogel again, a little delayed handoff. This time Eagles meet him. Nini finally there to wrap him up and bring him down. First man to get there for the Eagles, big number 24, and that's Tate Fontenot, freshman.
Good gang tackle that time. I also see 13, Ethan Wiggins on a stop, and others all in a pile. Good job right down by Central Catholic.
3rd down and 3, same play, opposite direction. Pico able to wrap him up, bring him short of 1st down yardage. It's 4th down. And here come the big fellas for VC. No hesitation, they'll go for it.
Well, I tell you what, over that right side for a second, it looked like it was going to be an open play, but that hole collapsed real fast. Great job by the penetration and the pursuit by the Eagles, Central Catholic.
Straight quarterback sneak, has a 1st down and more, leans forward, runs through a tackler, touchdown, Screaming Eagles. Jonathan Dortez does the honors.
And there's Dortez, the guy we was telling you about. He had been running that quarterback spot for the past few weeks while Bazar was out on injury, and now so he's back doing his thing, and they use him at various positions, including wide receiver and tailback.
Good snap and hold. Rishu puts the foot into it, and it's wide right. 8:44 to go here in the opening quarter. VC takes the opening kickoff. They go 8 plays, 66 yards, and they're on top 6-0. We'll be back. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, Taco Bell, Guaranteed Title, Shaw Bills, Sheriff Blaze Smith, GJCurbside.com, Coastline Wealth Group, Conrad Shipyard, McDonald's, Stansbury and Associates, Pelican Companies of America, Allen's Communications.
And I'm coming to you after kickoff. And welcome back to the Eagles' Nest. Vermilion Catholic takes the opening kickoff. They're on top 6-0, and Lane, it appears Central Catholic will have to answer them scores to stay in this game, because Vermilion Catholic's going to score some points here tonight.
Well, I tell you what, that happened quick, didn't it? I mean, they probably standing on the sideline and saying, man, what happened? We just got to reel things in. So I'm sure they on the sideline making some adjustments.
Fontenot has it, returns it down to the 32-yard line, and that's where the Eagle offense will set up shop. And Aaron, when you're looking at a prolific offensive attack like VC, it's imperative that Central Catholic able to respond.
Absolutely, Boo. I mean, if that's the kind of offense and they're going to have that much success throughout the night, yeah, you're going to have to put a lot of points up on the board. But the defense also has to figure out a way to slow them down. If not shut them down, at least slow them down to give your offense an opportunity to keep up. But right now it's going to depend on that offensive line of the Central Catholic Eagles. They need to control that line of scrimmage right here.
Well, Eagles welcome Blackburn back into the backfield. Very talented. He'll go for 2 over the left side.
And Boo, we're looking at this very balanced, good offense by Central Catholic. Quarterback Ocon has thrown for 1,012 yards on the season and has completed 58 of 92 passes. He's also backed up by 2 good backs, Demondre Black, who has 60 carries for 452 yards, 7 touchdowns, and Kyle Morgiel, who has 44 carries for 456 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Case sets up in the slot. They'll go back to Blackburn. Blackburn will take it to the 38-yard line. They'll set up 3rd down and 4, and let's go right back down there in Autico.
Hey, guys, Blackburn and Mogo both are – they're playing tonight. They're going to try to give it a go, but they aren't 100%. They were able to practice some this week, but – they're not 100%. They're going to start the game and just see how it goes throughout. So we'll have to play that by for them.
Yeah, Blackburn's not 100%. His 70% is most people's 100%. So they just got to keep him upright. Ocon does a nice move to slip a tackle. He pays the price with a big hit, has it down to the 41-yard line.
I think it's going to bring up a big 4th down right here.
And it's one of those games where you got to keep moving the chains. You know, you hate to give the ball back, so when you have an opportunity for a 4th and 1, even though you're still on the wrong side of the field, looks like the Eagles will give it an attempt.
You know, Aaron was talking about having those important backs back, number 23, Kai Morgiel for Central Catholic. He, you know, not only is a good running back for Central Catholic, he's also they also like to throw the ball to him. He has 12 catches and 191 yards and a touchdown on the season, so they'll throw it to him sometimes too.
They'll stretch the chains out, and you'll see he's short by the length of the football. Big number 77, the freshman from BC, sitting over the football. He got to be 250 plus. So I would be looking a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right of him.
You know, you talk about the playoff implications for these two teams. You know, 16 teams make the playoffs right here. Both of these teams are looking for to be in the top 8 because they will have home games. I know Coach Prejean for Vermilion Catholic has been preaching to his team all week. Hey, look, we win and we home for our first game. So I'm sure both of these teams want to be home for that first round.
All eyes on Blackburn here, just needing a half a yard. Now Oakland goes under center. Quarterback sneak, he stood up, slips by, stays on his feet. Being carried by Blackburn, crossed the 50. That'll be a first down for the Eagles.
Great second effort that time. They took a linebacker. VC had a linebacker walk up right in the middle of the field and blitzed just on the left side, and he was able to see that linebacker coming and took the A gap to the left side and avoid that linebacker and did a great job. Big pickup. I see a flag on the play, though, on the far side of the field.
That's your typical sideline warning early in the game, trying to back up the sideline. That'll be Vermilion Catholic's first. But can't say enough about that conversion. And look, there's a lot of football left, but the importance of that first down this early in the game.
Yeah, look, you want to establish a run. You want to give that defense on the sideline a chance to review and go over and make some corrections, and you want to get your offense moving right along. So that first down was big.
Singleton split to the near side. Drew Rock to the far side. Case in your slot. First down, 10 Eagles. Fakes it to Blackburn. Oakland takes it to the outside. Not much there. He'll get 3.
And I tell you what, you can call that a positive play for him because the quarterback really, he's looking at the ball snap. They blitzed 2 linebackers up the middle, and he was able to see it and automatically just, heading towards the sideline and was able to pick up 3 yards.
Second down and 7. Eagles play comes in from the sideline. Everybody split to the far side of the field. Here comes some pressure. He'll hand off to Blackburn. And Jake Leger comes from the left end, collapses in and makes the tackle.
Leger's running like a linebacker spot, and they sending him a lot. You see him walk up on the inside and blitz. This time he walked up to the defensive spot and blitz from the outside. So they're moving around and everything and trying to cause some confusion for Central Catholic's quarterback.
Third down, Oakland more than capable of putting it in the air for Central Catholic. Back to pass, little quarterback draw. He's run down from behind, and there's Leger once again.
I tell you what, they're going to have to find an answer to Leger standing at that left linebacker spot. Sometimes he's coming in inside. The last 2 plays, he's blitzed from the outside, and he's able to run him down from behind. So they're going to have somebody pick him up.
4th down and 8 now. Not quite the same as going for it on 4th down and 1. So now do you flip the field, make BC travel the distance for a potential score, or gamble to get a first down here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Back to pass. O'Connor throws it to the outside. Has a receiver. Great timing route. Singleton brings it in and a first down for the Eagles.
Boy,
and that's the first roll of the dice of the night.
I tell you what, the timing had to be perfect on that play because he was pretty well covered until he made his cut. So when he did make his cut, the ball was right there for him to catch. So, hey, great play.
Yeah, I think Coach Grogan knows for him to win, he's going to have to put a minimum of 28 points on the board. And the only way you can do that is hang on to the football. He doesn't want VC to get the ball at all. Keep that defense on the field. Reset of downs, first down and 10. A little lateral pass to Blackburn in the open field, across the 35-30. Runs through a tackler, has it all the way down to the 20. And that's a good play and a first down for the Eagles.
Blackburn.
Watch this time. Watch the wide receivers and the blocking that they have over here. That's number 10 for Central Catholic right there, making a good block. That's Rock out on the point, giving that avenue for the big pickup of 15 yards.
You can tell Blackburn's not 100%, but you get it to him in the open field, and he knows what to do with it. A new set of downs for the Eagles. 3:56 to go here in the opening quarter. Ocon keeps it himself. Another quarterback read. Makes the right choice. Knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And inside the core of physical therapy and sports performance red zone, the Eagles' first trip there tonight. Same thing you talked about earlier, Lane. Ocon doing a good job of reading the defense. If they go with his running back, he just pulls it back and gets what he can. That time, a good game.
Well, I tell you, that was a good play. They had their big lineman, number 63, Viscardi, pulling to the right side. He was looking for somebody to pick up, but nobody home. So, it was a great play for them.
Back to Blackburn. Good opening cut inside the 5. Leans forward. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what do you do if you want an answer to a score that Vermilion Catholic came out and took command of the game at the beginning, is to come back and do the same thing yourself?
The last place you want Blackburn is at the second level. Big guy like that running hard against your safety. Eagles like their chances. That time he plows it home, and the Eagles answer.
Now, how big was that fourth down, that 4th and long situation that we had? We had 2 4th downs in that drive and able to end up with a score.
Eagles extra point off to the right. An 11-play, 68-yard drive. 2 conversions on 4th down, and Eagles tied up at 6. The core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, the most coveted T-shirt given throughout the season. Very difficult to get it. Our guys in the truck do a good job of selecting, and this is Colin Fauché from Hanson last week. Tore it up through the air. They came in thinking they were going to run it against Centerville. It turned out to be a game in the air. Hanson goes on to a 26-0. I watched this interview. An awful confident quarterback there for Hanson.
I tell you what, he did some things in that game. He made some decisions. He made some good passes. He made some good tosses. He protected the football. He had an all-around great game.
And you see the Eagles cheerleaders glad to break out their winter wear. Normally you get to see it around week 7. This time it took all the way to week 10.
And I tell you what, when we first got here, the wind was blowing real hard right into the window here coming into our face. But it since then has died just a little bit, but there's still a little breeze out there.
Nice kick picked up at the 18-yard line. Colin Duval gets down the field to make the tackle. And here comes the VC Screaming Eagles once again. Last time on the field, they go just 8 plays, 66 yards and a touchdown. Really the big play was a pass play in the double coverage, perfectly thrown by Bezar, caught by Dortez.
We're going to see if Central Catholic can get an answer to Dortez and the quarterback this drive.
Nigel
That's
puts
a
it
ball
on the ground. Boy, there's a big fight for it. Pile up. Looks like VC got back on it.
Boy, and I tell you, there was a lot of red jerseys around the area. I thought that Central Catholic could come up with the ball. So Vermilion Catholic very lucky to get that back. If you look at the pile up, if you look at number, I'm trying to pick out the number right there, but he did a great job of reaching in to strip that ball.
Landry makes the reception there, closed on very quickly by Rhett Thomas. That'll force a third down. Way this game's shaping up, I don't know if either team's going to run a punt team out. Looks like it's 4 down territory. No matter where you're at. Noble takes the carry. He'll have the first down across the 45-yard line. That'll reset the sticks for Vermilion Catholic. I'd like to welcome everyone watching us live on our YouTube channel. It's the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week. Week 10 already, and couldn't ask for nothing better than a winner-take-all 8-1A here tonight between Vermilion Catholic and Central Catholic, and as far as I can remember, the district championship is going through one of these programs.
Always two good programs, always well prepared and ready to play.
VC trying to pick up the tempo, gets right back on the line. Azar stands tall, finds an opening. Nice, safe throw and catch at the 41-yard line, and another first down. Jonathan Dartaz on the reception.
Right now, it's starting to look like a defense. Who could make the adjustments and start getting a stop, because the offenses are both rolling.
Yeah, no pressure at all on Bazar. He scans the field, throws it to the outside. Hollins is there to make the catch. And it doesn't look like much, but a 5-yard gain on first down is pretty darn good.
Well, I tell you what, Bazar returning for Vermilion Catholic, you can see what he brings to the table for their team. He can put that ball on the spot.
Moore has it this time. He's fighting for extra yardage, across the 30. He nears first down yardage, depending on the spot. And they'll give him the first down. Or should I say he earned the first down.
Both of these running backs are averaging big yardage per game. Moore's averaging 6 yards per carry on the season, and Nogle's averaging 10 yards a carry on the season.
4-man rush, they'll go hard count. Looks like they'll have the Eagles jump, but no flags fly. They're able to get back. It's tough on the defense when you got a team that can throw it just as good as they can run it.
Right. And I think that's what we have on both sides of the ball right here. We have both teams have good offense and defense. They can do a little bit of everything.
That'll do it here in the first quarter. 2 long drives. Each team has 6. We'll be back with the second quarter. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, Taco Bell, Guaranteed Title, Shaw Bills, Sheriff Blaze Smith, GJCurbside.com, Coastline Wealth Group, Conrad Shipyard, McDonald's, Stansberry and Associates, Pelican Companies of America, Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the Eagles Nest here at Morgan City Tiger Stadium. Thursday night special. And special it is. Vermilion Catholic, Central Catholic, one of the premier games in the state this weekend.
And we're off to a great start, great first quarter. A lot of offense on both sides. Looking to see if Central Catholic can make a stop.
First down and 10. Dartaz takes a direct snap, runs into a host of Eagles for a gain of 3.
Direct snap to Dartaz. Johnson on the stop. Number 25.
They'll go back to their traditional one-back set, 3 receivers. Both teams using the tight end tonight. McGill takes it. He's running through tacklers. They need to wrap him up and bring him down. He's carrying tacklers inside the 10, down to the 5. And inside the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance red zone, a spot that both teams have frequently been into.
I tell you what, he hit that hole real quick, and Hollins grabbed onto him. He took a long ride.
He'll go right back.
looks like they're all the way down to about the 1 yard line.
Little quick snap that time. See the difference when they move Dartez to the outside. Bezor controls the offense. Now they'll go back to Dartez. He's your better runner. He's going to take the direct snap, second down and goal. A lot of blockers. He runs in there, sticks his head in for the touchdown.
You can see Dartez was running on a mission when he gets the ball. Coming into the game tonight, he leads the teams in rushing with 741 yards on 115 carries on the season. So you can see the importance of how they like to use him.
Extra point might be the difference tonight. Reach you in to do the duties for Vermilion Catholic. Unsuccessful on his first attempt. Dartez will do the holding. Good snap and hold. He'll put a foot into this one and right through the middle. 10:36 to go here, second quarter. An 11-play, 69-yard drive for Vermilion Catholic. So 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, couldn't go any better.
Well, I tell you what, is who can answer the call? You know, Vermilion Catholic started, they went in and made a touchdown. Central Catholic answered, and VC's down the field again. So it's going to be a game of defense. Who could make these adjustments and stop these offenses?
Tomorrow night we'll be in these same seats, bringing you Morgan City High School taking on Vanderbilt Catholic. Vanderbilt Catholic led by Coach Tommy Minton, a longtime Central Catholic coach, also at Patterson High School. He's first year with Vanderbilt, and we're going to welcome him with open arms and hope for a Morgan City victory.
You know, Coach Minton is itching to get back over here. Spent a lot of time right in this stadium, a lot of games, a lot of minutes played right here and everything. So we'll welcome him back, but we'll see if Morgan City can get him.
He's going to get a taste of that visitor's locker room. Eagles will get their second possession of the night here. Picked up at the 10-yard line is Fontenot. Fontenot looking for room, finds daylight. He makes a spin move down to the 40, and he was one tackler away from taking it to the house.
Boy, and that'll help your offense, putting them in a great position around the 39-yard line to start off this drive. So that's what they needed to do, and they're getting it done. 38-yard line.
Eagles managed to get in the end zone last series with the help of 2 key fourth down conversions. Ocon barks out the signals. They'll go to Blackburn. Blackburn slowed up at the line of scrimmage, fighting forward, hard to bring down. A lot of white jerseys there, still battling. They managed to get 2, but that's the hardest 2 yards he's gotten all season.
And that's one of the few times so far that we've seen in the game that defense has made plays for very, very short gains. Most of the plays on both sides of the ball, you're seeing 5, 6, 7-yard plays throughout the night so far.
Yeah, any play that goes forward keeps you ahead of the sticks and gives you an opportunity. One loss down or a loss on a play, that's when the difference of successful drive and not comes in. Eagles will spread them out, 3 receivers near side so far. Their damage has been in the ground. Ocon will take it direct, looking for lead blockers. Nothing there, turns it back inside, and I think that by itself makes it a positive play, a gain of 3.
That time you see Central running just basic hook blocks to the left, trying to hook everybody and cave them in, trying to get to the outside and able to do it and pick up a nice gain on second down.
Treated like 4-down territory right here. You'd like to get a first down, but at least get some positive yards. VC looks to walk up, crowd the line of scrimmage. Man-to-man coverage on the outside.
Keep seeing those linebackers for VC. They're walking up in the line. You see them right now coming to on a blitz.
Yeah, Okan will run away from it. And it looks like a Central Catholic outside receiver had a handful of jersey, but evidently not enough because Okan takes it for a first down. We got a second look at that one. We'll see if we can pick up that grab of the jersey.
There you see him going around the right side, and you'll see it right there.
Better you than me. First down and 10 Eagles. Case in motion. They'll go to Blackburn. Blackburn, little fake outside, turn back inside, and a good gain on first down. Eagle coaching staff holding their breath every time Blackburn has it. They want to keep him as healthy as possible here tonight. Second down and 6. Eagles look to the sideline. So far, 2 possessions for Vermilion Catholic, 2 touchdowns. This is Eagles' second possession. Of course, they scored on their first, so it's been an offensive show here tonight. Okan takes it again for positive yardage, brings it to third down and 2.
Got to hand it to that offensive line of Central Catholic. They're getting the job done. They're picking up 2, 3, 4 yards of carry on these downs with Vermilion Catholic kind of crowding that line of scrimmage with their defense. And still Central's able to pick up these positive yards, setting up a third down and short situation.
Yeah, no matter how many men they bring to the line of scrimmage, the Eagles are finding a way to get positive yards. Oh, that time, tough snap. Nene goes back, picks it up. A lot of white jerseys there, slips a tackle. Going to be hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. He doesn't. He takes the big loss, and we talked about it. You're making positive yards. It's that one big loss on any series that can kill a drive.
Boy, and I tell you what, up until this point, we haven't seen any big errors or mistakes by a team on either side. But like you say, something like this makes it really tough and cost you your possession.
Yeah, he went from third down and 2 to a fourth down and 12. And what I thought we wasn't going to see all night, and that's a punter. Thomas Nene back for the Eagles. Good snap and a good punt. Fair caught at the 25-yard line. That's a 28-yard punt and no return. And here comes the Screaming Eagles of Vermilion Catholic once again.
This is a time right now where you want Central Catholic's defense really needs to step up and make a stop and see if they can get VC to punt the ball so they can kind of balance things back out. A turnover would be good. Take a turnover.
First down and 10, they'll go to Moore. Moore, good positive yards off tackle on the left side. Gaining 9 yards. That's a good chunk play on first down. VC rushes back to the line of scrimmage. Got the Eagle defense of Central Catholic awful itchy. Moore got caught by one arm.
Leonard. Well, he would have gone a long way at that time. I tell you what, the offensive line by VC is very quick. They're able to kind of get to that defensive backfield and get to Central Catholic's linebackers before they can make a move.
Little trick play here. Bazar takes the pitch back, thrown to the outside, and that ball's incomplete. So you kind of question a little razzle-dazzle from Vermilion Catholic. They've had so much success on every play.
Right.
You don't need the razzle-dazzle.
Right.
But that's a break for the Eagles, as they'll force a 15-yard penalty on a play that I'm not sure I caught.
Well, I tell you what, they ran a play and the razzle-dazzle didn't work, but then they have the benefit of this this penalty.
Yeah, I didn't see the penalty come out, didn't see what it was all about. But we do have a guy on the sideline. We'll go to him right after this play to get that explanation. First down and 10, a reset of downs. Dortez in this time. Takes it right up the middle for 5. And while we have a time to get an explanation on that 15-yard penalty, let's take it down on the sideline to Aaron Article.
All right, guys, I believe it was Pico was chasing the quarterback, not the quarterback, but the person who threw that. Was several steps later, he hits the quarterback and he hit him with a forearm up high. So head referee did not like it at all. Told him you were 3 steps late on that. That's where the penalty came from.
There you go. So BC runs the old pop pass right there. Has a big tight end running right down the seam. He was there, just slightly overthrown and incomplete.
Yeah,
Third down and 5 for the Eagles.
That was LeBlanc, the tight end spot. He was open rear early, had his hand up, but quickly the safeties for Central Catholic was able to get over there and cover him on the pass.
Big series here for the Central Catholic defense. Need to figure out a way how to slow this potent offensive attack down. Gel takes it right there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And BC will keep their offense on the field.
Johnson made a great stop right there for Central, bringing up this 4th and 3.
Bezar looks to the sideline. Let's see if they go with the hard count. Or they'll actually run a play. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. So they'll take their time to get the right call in. Important series here for the Central Catholic defense. So Vermilion Catholic knows the same thing, so they'll call a timeout and talk about it. They're on the Eagle side of the field, but a very crucial 4th down decision upcoming.
Very crucial for Central Catholic to get themselves a stop right here and give themselves, with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left before halftime, an opportunity to get the ball and maybe score before halftime.
What's on the line tonight? The district championship, outright district championship of 8-1-8. A spot that both these clubs are very familiar with.
And you'll see the Class 1A District 8 standings right now with Central Catholics 4-0, along with Vermilion Catholic right there, and also Hanson, one of our local teams, 2-2 right there. So remember, 16 teams make the playoffs. The top 8 have those home games, and both of these teams are looking to accomplish that goal and have a first-round home football game.
Both teams battled injuries throughout the year, next man up mentality. They've been able to negotiate a tough schedule. Big 4th down here for the Screaming Eagles, and more importantly, for Central Catholic. A defense that has yet to stop VC on their 2 drives. This is their 3rd of the game. Back to pass, thrown to the outside. He had a receiver high and incomplete in the Central Catholic defense.
As hell, they did what they needed to do. You know, after coming back, and now they get to put their offense back on the field, and great opportunity right now. Good starting field position, everything. Still got 3:23 before half.
Yeah, not sure if the Eagle defense stopped VC or VC stopped himself, because there was a receiver open. Bezar maybe put a little too much pepper on it, a little high, and incomplete. Let's see if the Eagles can respond and take advantage of it. 3:23 to go here in the second quarter. Back to Blackburn. Blackburn has some daylight. Gets a good block by Case on the outside. And he'll have it all the way to the 48-yard line for close to a first down.
You see right here, Blackburn is going to get the ball coming around the left side. You see he picks up a block right here. He does a good job reading off the block and making his cut right there to get the outside corner and up the field.
They won't measure. They'll call it second down and short. BC crowds the line of scrimmage. Oakon barks out the signal. Back to pass. He'll take a shot deep. Looking for Singleton, and great coverage on the outside by Briggs.
You see Briggs had great position as he's covering. He's got a little arm out there kind of slowing him down. You see that early in, but he's looking back for the ball and trying to make a play on the ball too. Could have been called right there, possible.
Eagles go from 2nd and inches to 3rd and a yard. Looks like the ball was spotted at the wrong line. So they lost a yard on a play, on an incomplete pass. High snap again. Hand off to Blackburn. Blackburn slipped the tackle. And that'll be enough to get the first down. So good individual effort by Blackburn as Vermilion Catholic had him tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and he's able to get away.
That goes to show you on a high snap on that split second how much that makes a difference. Vermilion Catholic was able to get into the backfield, and I tell you what, had not been for the athletic ability of Blackburn to get loose and make that positive yardage right there, that could have been tackled in the back for a big loss.
2:45 and counting. Still plenty of time on the clock. And the Eagles are trying to tie this game back up before half. Back to Blackburn. Blackburn looking to try to get some run. He's running in a crowd. Has it down to the 45-yard line. Got two players' helmets stuck together. So Carson Nelson decides I'll just take my headgear off, leave him with it until they get it loose. Eagles still have all 3 timeouts left, 2nd down and 7. They'll swing it out to Blackburn. Blackburn makes a great catch. Turns it back upfield. Has running room. Across the 35. And down to the 34-yard line. Another first down for the Eagles, and that's what happens when you can get Blackburn in the open field.
Boy, I tell you what, they send Blackburn in a little short motion and get the ball to him quick, give him a little head start to the corner. He's got the wheels to get out there. Great first down.
Eagles get a new set of downs, 137. They'll have to start playing with a little sense of urgency. Even though they still have all 3 timeouts, they still got a third of the field to conquer. This time they'll try to swing it out to the near side. Just batted down and incomplete.
Big time play right there. I think that's number 60, if I got my number right, or 50. That's number 50 right there. That's Broussard for VC getting a hand up and slapping that ball down. Great play.
Second down and 10. Good crowd, both sides of the field. VC travels well. Central Catholic here on a Thursday night has really shown out for their hometown team. Oakon barks out the signals. Play clock inside 10 seconds. He converses with Blackburn in the backfield. Second down and 10. He'll do the honors himself. Turns it off tackle, slips a tackle, and has it down near the 25-yard line. So they're running in some tight spaces. Look like they got defenders there to make the play, and somehow they're able to get by.
Well, I tell you what, Vermilion Catholic sees it. They pursue, but actually on this play, they actually over-pursued, and he was able to cut back up the field to the center of the field for a big gain.
Third down and 4, 48 seconds and counting. And Eagles offense is taking way too long to get these plays off. He'll take the snap, throw it out to the outside. Singleton makes the catch, slips the first tackle, crosses the 15, 10 inside the 5, and the Eagles have it first and goal with 31 seconds left on the clock.
just when it looks like they was getting themselves in a bind on the clock, they make a great play right here, up the field, down inside the 5-yard line, and with 31 seconds, they're in great shape.
Yeah, they'll use their first time out. They're inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. You know, Eagles offense looked like they were not playing with a sense of urgency. That clock was just kind of grinding, and their offense has been a 4-yard in a cloud of dust style offense today. Not much with big plays, but that time they're able to get it to Singleton. He slips a tackle, and he'll have it at the 5-yard line. And a momentum maker if the Eagles can get it in the end zone here before half.
Yeah, that'll be big. They'll have the ball coming out in the second half, so if they can score right here and change that momentum, it'll be great for the Eagles going into halftime.
Yeah, you saw Coach C.L. Grogan in his first year doing a terrific job for Central Catholic. Had a good assistant staff. Kids at Central Catholic participating, got a good sideline. And they're looking for a district championship here tonight. Ocon barks out the signals. 31 seconds, 2 timeouts. They'll go right up the middle. Piku takes it in untouched for the touchdown.
Boy, you can tell Piku when he got the ball, he was on a mission. He was going to run over anybody he saw. But I tell you what, there was nobody home when he got the ball. Easy score right there for Central Catholic.
Eagles leave their offense on the field. They'll go for 2. Tough right here. You only need a couple yards. You got the big fella Piku leading the way for the bigger fella Blackburn. They'll go right back to Piku. Piku running through tacklers, stood up. He's looking for a signal, and they'll mark him short. That close to a 2-point conversion, and it's turned away from Vermilion Catholic. So with 27.3 seconds on the clock, the Eagles score, missed the PAT. They trail by 1.
Very, very close right there on that call. Could have went either way, but you see the referee standing right there just a couple of yards away and says that he did not make it.
Let's go down on the sideline. Aaron was right there in the mix of it. What you have for us, Aaron?
It happened right in front of me. I was less than 12 yards from where the tackle was made. The offensive line opened up what looked like a really nice hole. I thought Piku was going to score easily. But then all of a sudden, 3 white shirts show up out of nowhere, and they all meet Piku just in front of the goal line and stopped him in his tracks. So it was an outstanding defensive play by the Vermilion Catholic Eagles.
Well, with 2-point afters trying to kick, one failed on each side. Now the Eagles go for 2 and don't make it. We talked about special teams and how they can affect the ball game. And it looks like it has some effect here in the first half already.
Got to give props from some of those offensive linemen for Central Catholic right there on that drive. I saw Brown. I saw Elijah Brown a couple of times making some great plays on some pulling and on that dive, and also number 60, Carson Nelson, doing a great job for the offense.
Right here you had some grabs at the headgear. This could be an additional 15 yards against Central Catholic. And that's going to put Vermilion Catholic in a spot, instead of just going in a half with a 1-point lead, an opportunity to navigate 18.4 seconds and try to get more points on the board.
And you know, if they're gonna try to do something here, they're gonna have to strike quick with only 18 seconds left before halftime. You know, they got a couple of timeouts, but and they have shown a little bit of success when they've tried to pass. They've had some open receivers, so we'll see if they choose to put it up in the air and try to get a score quick before halftime.
Definitely at the 40-yard line of your opponent. I expect Vermilion Catholic to be aggressive. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Eagles playing a 2-deep zone. They'll throw to the outside. Eagles do a good job. Gregory Hamer moves up, makes the tackle on Ethan Landry. And that's what the Eagle defense needed. They'll give up a short gain as As there's 10 seconds left on the clock, Vermilion Catholic will use one of their timeouts. Lane, we expected a high-scoring game, and what we're getting is a high-scoring, well, a lot of offense.
Yeah,
You know, but it's
yes, sir.
taking them long
Right,
drives
long
to
drive.
get them points.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of 5-yard, 6-yard, 7-yard per carry drives, you know, and everything. So both teams have been moving the ball effectively. So it's going to be interesting to see right here what they choose to do. Do you think they throw the long ball?
Absolutely, they're going to do something. 10 seconds left. Well, now they put it at 12.6.
Right.
Well, first down will stop the clock. VC has a timeout, so you get half here. You call a timeout, and your next shot, you go for the end zone. Azar back to pass. He'll flush him out the pocket. He'll take a shot deep down the middle. Has a receiver in the triple coverage, but he had a step. It'll go incomplete. He was looking for reshoot.
Little bit out of the receiver's wheelhouse right there, more towards the center of the field. He didn't quite have the angle on the pass, but like you say, he did have a step.
Yeah, there's no reason.
So they're going to get another opportunity.
There's no reason for a white shirt to be deeper than a red shirt at this point in the game, and that time Rishu had a step.
And you can see the coaches on the sideline, Central Catholic coaches on the sideline, discussing that with their defensive backs right now.
So now VC's out of timeouts. It's third down.
The last thing Central Catholic wants to do right now is give up a cheap touchdown with 6 seconds left before the half.
Yeah, last week during our game of the week, we saw Hanson take advantage of a last-second play to score a touchdown against Centerville. Really put that game out of reach. It went from 13-0 to 20-0, and that's a big difference. So anything could happen if there's time on the clock. So here we go, Screaming Eagles back on the field with 6.6 seconds to go and a 1-point lead. Eagles safety back 20 yards. He'll go too deep. Zara looking to get left. He's being chased. Outside, throws it deep on the outside and picked off. Had a receiver trying to make a play on the outside. Eagles managed to wrestle it away, and just like that, that's the end of the first half. So if you thought it was going to be a good game tonight, the first half is any indication, you're going to want to be back for the second half. Vermilion Catholic on the road, they take it to the dressing room with a 13-12 lead over the Central Catholic Eagles. We'll take a break for halftime, and we'll be back with more high school football here on the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Dolman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Cardiovascular Institute of the South, 1231 David Drive in Morgan City. Commitment to quality cardiovascular care through unparalleled expertise. Taco Bell. Visit your local Morgan City or Bayou Vista restaurants, and delivery now available with DoorDash. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. Guaranteed Title. Tell your home lender you want guaranteed title for your closing. When making the biggest purchase of your life, experience matters. Shaw Bills, proud supporter of local high schools in St. Mary and surrounding areas. We keep you rolling. Sheriff Blaze Smith, committed to maintaining excellence in law enforcement through courtesy, professionalism, honor, and respect. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. Coastline Wealth Group, life well planned. Conrad Shipyard, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all our area teams good luck this season. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Visit one of our locations in Bayou Vista, Morgan City, and Amelia today. Stansbury and Associates, marine surveyors and consultants, offering a full range of services for recreational, commercial, and fishing vessels. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Vita Paint and Supply, specializing in interior and exterior house paint with great customer service. Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest and second half action between the Central Catholic Eagles and the visiting Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles. It's exactly what we thought. Two high-powered offenses, not as much on the scoreboard, but some long drives, and the defense is having their trouble here tonight of stopping their opponent.
Well, I tell you what, like you say, the drives by both offenses have been long drives and everything else. So it's going to set things up for an interesting second half.
You look at the first half stats and how they stack out, and before that, let's see if we can get a look at the first half stats.
First half stats, Vermilion Catholic had 9 first downs, 100 yards rushing, 63 yards passing for a total of 163 yards. They had 1 turnover, and then on the Central Catholic side of the ball, Central Catholic had 8 first downs, 81 yards rushing, 58 yards passing, total of 139. They had 2 penalties for 30 yards.
And those stats epitomize why this is a 13-12 ball game. Fairly evenly matched game. The only time drives were stopped, Vermilion Catholic kind of shot themselves in the foot with an overthrow on 4th down, and Central Catholic had a bad snap on a 3rd down, which forced them into a punting situation. But other than that, it's been both offensive, just methodically marching down the field and putting points on the board for their team.
Interesting to see with halftime right here, what kind of, things we're discussing off defensively to see if they can stop the opponent's offense.
Aaron Otter goes down on the sideline there, and both teams had a discussion at halftime what they have to do here to bring home a victory.
Well, my opinion is both teams' offensive lines control the game in the first half. And it's going to be which one of the two defensive lines can change that momentum here in the second half. Which defensive line can step up and stop the other team's offense? Because both teams' offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage, which is why there was only 1 punt, if I'm not mistaken, in the first half. So whichever one continues in that way, it's ball game.
Important opening drive. Central Catholic will get it first here in the second half. This ball kicked to the far side of the field, picked up by Piku. And Piku runs through a tackler. That's what he does best, and has it down to the 31-yard line.
What a game that's so closely and evenly matched, and things go smoothly. A turnover or special teams, something big play on special teams can really make a big swing in this ball game.
So Eagles had just a couple down the field plays in the first half. Most of it has been all on the ground or a passing game that was pretty much a lateral game to the outside, trying to get their playmakers in open field. So look for Vermilion Catholic to kind of scoot up, take some of that away, and see if the Eagles counter with some over-the-top patterns. That time, that adjustment looked a little too quick.
It's like a false start.
Yeah, Garcia. He knew he had to switch sides. He did a little too aggressively. And that'll back the Eagles up 5 yards, something that they didn't really have in the first half, which is negative plays.
Big opening drive right here for Central Catholic. They want to get themselves rolling on offense and establish something in the second half.
First down, they'll start off with Blackburn. Blackburn gets it back near the original line of scrimmage. They'll get a gain of 4. It'll be second down 11.
Offensive line for Central Catholic did a great job in the first half, moving that defensive line, and some of those guys are doing a great job. That's Keller and Broussard and others on that offensive front. They're going to have a great second half.
46 yards on the ground for Blackburn. Here goes Ocon. He's been your other run gainer for the Central Catholic Eagles.
That's a play we saw early in the second half. You see right there Elijah Brown, the pulling guard. He plays at right guard position, pulling over to the left and making a block to spring that alleyway for the back to make a good pickup on second down.
Gary Hova, longtime color analyst for KWBJ, tuning in tonight, watching a fantastic ball game between Vermilion Catholic and Central Catholic. Third down, Oakland takes it to the outside, has running room, gets a good block. Good hard hit on the outside. Looks like he'll be very close to first down yardage. Pinned on the spot, and right here they're looking at he's short.
Yeah, he had to get to the 41-yard line right here to make that first down, so it's going to be a decision time right here.
Fourth down and 1 Eagles, no hesitation. They'll keep the offense on the field. They've converted 2 first downs already. VI fourth down play, and now we got movement from the Eagles, and this might change the decision, as that'll back them up 5, make it fourth down and 6. Now they've gone for it already, 4th and 8 from a very similar spot on the field. So Coach C.L. Grogan will earn his money here on this decision, and they'll run the punt team out.
Smart move by Coach Grogan on that side. Don't want to do anything to put yourself in a big hole right at the beginning of the second half in a 1-point ball game.
So they avoided the penalty bug in the first half. 2 key penalties on the opening drive, and that one cost them an opportunity for a 4th and 1 conversion. Heaney back to punt it away. High snap. He goes up and gets it. Here comes the pressure. He'll get a foot into it. It'll take a great Eagle roll. And the Eagles dodge a bullet there. They'll have it all the way down to the 34-yard line. That's a 31-yard punt and no return, which looked like it could be disaster for Central Catholic.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to run into problems on that side. Thank goodness, takes a great roll all the way down to the 34-yard line.
So here comes Vermilion Catholic, a prolific offense. They've thrown it, they've run it, multiple sets. Eagles defense from Central Catholic has their hands full, but they have made some defensive adjustments in the second half. See if we can slow this Screaming Eagle offense down. Single high safety for the Eagles. They'll swing it out to the far side to Moore. Moore has daylight. And boy, great closing speed on the outside to bring him down for a gain of 4.
I tell you what, that time would look like it was going to be a 10-yard gain and another first down. Like you said, that closing speed was able to run him down for the 5-yard pickup. 4-yard pickup on that, about 4 yards.
That was Lepre on the tackle. Second down, Vermilion Catholic just underway here in the second half. D'Artes checks in at the quarterback spot. Every time he's gotten it, he's run it. And he'll do the same thing here off tackle with daylight. Gets a good seal block. Down the sideline goes D'Artes. He'll take it to the end zone inside the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, BC. A 62-yard run by the Screaming Eagles, and they extend their lead.
And that's what Coach Prejean told me about this kid. They like to use him like a Taysom Hill, like for the Saints. And, you know, he'll get in there at the quarterback spot. He'll get in at the tailback spot, sometime a receiver spot. He kind of does a little bit of everything. And there he shows what he's able to do.
Reshoot tries to add the extra point. D'Artes, after a long run, he'll take a knee and put this on the tee for the Screaming Eagles. Low snap. He's able to get it down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. D'Artes doing everything for Vermilion Catholic here tonight. 9:25 to go in the third quarter, and Vermilion Catholic extends their lead 20-12.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, Taco Bell, Guaranteed Title, Shaw Bills, Sheriff Blaze Smith, GJCurbside.com, Coastline Wealth Group, Conrad Shipyard, McDonald's, Stansberry and Associates, Pelican Companies of America, Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the Eagles' Nest. An important first series for the Eagles turns into a punt. Vermilion Catholic gets it, and after all these long drives, they go 2 plays, 66 yards, and extend their lead. High kick to the near side to Fontenot at his own 15-yard line. Slippery runner has it across the 30 down to the 32-yard line, and Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron's still a one-possession game, but Central Catholic has to find an answer to stopping this prolific offense from Vermilion Catholic. Waiting on Aaron to get his mic turned on.
The mic is out. How about now? You got it?
Got it.
Speed on Vermilion Catholic side of the field, particularly in their field position players. And when they've been able to get outside like they did on that touchdown run, then it becomes a race to the end zone. But it's just got to get a lot of hats to the ball and gang tackle.
Well, you talk about that first drive was important for Central Catholic. This drive. And a good start there. Blackburn for 6 yards on first down.
Blackburn there taking his time, picking and finding a little hole right there for a big pick up on first down.
They'll go right back to him. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but it's hard to get him down. He's fighting for extra yards. He'll get a pretty good spot. Bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Eagles. And you look at the difference lane of last series. Eagles had it 4th and 1 going for it, end up with a penalty, backs them up 6, they have to give the ball away. You know, without that penalty, Eagles could very well still have the football now in a 1-point game. But you can't cry over spilled milk.
No, every down right now is counting for Central Catholic. They need to pick up this first down.
They'll let Blackburn do it. There's nothing there. Crowded at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him. He won't get anything. Bring down 4th down, and now a flag, and a late flag on the play.
That might have been against Vermilion Catholic right there, and that would be a terrible mistake for them. Costly mistake for them to get a personal foul when they had Central Catholic in a 4th down situation.
Yeah, Eagles had one early in the first half, which aided a drive from BC, and this time a penalty also helps out the Eagles 15 yards. And Coach Grogan, a sigh of relief on the sideline, another 4th down decision he would have had to make.
Great opportunity right now for Central Catholic. They need to get the wheels turning and get to the end zone for a score.
Here come the Eagles, 1st down and 10, 7:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Back to Blackburn. Blackburn earning his keep here tonight. Getting 2 to 4 yards a shot. Trying to wear down Vermilion Catholic and see if we can see some open greenery.
Yeah, he's looking to the outside, trying to get that corner, but the penetration up the field by Vermilion Catholic's defense, and he's having to cut it back into traffic and pick up just a short game on first down.
Yeah, Vermilion Catholic has neutralized the passing game of Central Catholic. They've completed a few here tonight, but not that much. Mostly done on the ground. Again, hit at the line of scrimmage, just nowhere for Blackburn to go.
Boy, and I tell you what, you've seen a change. You've seen some adjustment made in that Vermilion Catholic defense over the second half, and they've been able to stop Central Catholic. And I've been noticing after the plays they have a little extracurricular activity going on the sideline. So Central Catholic doesn't want to get in a situation where they start picking up some personal foul penalties and everything else. So we'll see what happens.
Get some positive yards. And
yes.
Blackburn's used to space, getting down the field, getting to the second level, and BC just won't let them get started here tonight. 3rd down for the Eagles. Play action pass, has a receiver, caught. Drew Rock makes the catch at the 30. That'll be enough for a first down, and that'll move the chains for an Eagle. And a big-time catch by Rock. Ball thrown a little up. He goes up and gets it.
Great play design in that time. You know, they've been pulling that right guard. That's number 68, Johnson. They've been pulling him to the left and running Blackburn on that play. So they ran that play action out of it, and they was able to spring that receiver open for the big first down.
Piku, your lone back, 3 receivers to the far side. Eagles trying to get in the end zone. Back to Piku. Piku slips a tackle, but then he's brought down by 3 Screaming Eagle tacklers. Rhett Taylor leads the way out of his defensive back spot. Looking at how long it's taken the Eagle offense to generate a play, you sure don't want to get too far behind. Right now, just a one-score game. You can take your time. VC continues to crowd the middle, so Ocon takes it to the outside. He has running room. There he goes, puts on the speed, dives for the cone, and they'll mark him out of bounds inside the 5, and that'll set up a first down and goal for Central Catholic.
He almost made it there. He had his right foot steps out of bounds. The Vermilion Catholic defense blitzed 2 linebackers up the middle, and he was able to get to the outside and picked up 25 yards on that play. He got himself first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
More importantly, inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. The Eagles have it inside the 5, first down and goal. They'll bring their 2 big backs in. Piku will lead the way for Blackburn. 2 receivers set. Ocon barks out the signals. Eagles trying to get right back in it. They'll go to Piku. Piku fighting forward, reaches out, needs to hang on to the football. He'll get down to the 2.
Good hard running. You see Vermilion Catholic trying to rip that ball out. Piku doesn't want to let that ball get away from his body too much. He wants to hold on tight to it.
Hadn't seen the play yet where Piku actually was a lead blocker for Blackburn. These are the 2 big guys. This is a 10th play of the drive for the Eagles as they try to get right back in this one. Sweep Blackburn, nothing outside, turns it inside. Great vision, great movement, and a big touchdown for Central Catholic. Wayne, again, nothing was there. He had to do it on his
that's
own.
all the vision by Blackburn on the toss over the left side. You see they had a defender, that's number 5, Moore, that was up the field. He was 3 yards into the backfield, but Blackburn was able to make a cut off of him and find a pathway to the end zone. Great run by Blackburn.
Eagles will go for 2, try to tie it up. Snap, they'll throw for it, looking to the outside, nothing there. Ocon takes it himself, right up the middle. The 2-point conversion is good.
And that brings the crowd to their feet, and that fires up the Central Catholic Eagles. Great play to tie up the ball game with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
A 10-play, 67-yard drive for the Eagles, and they're right back in it. We'll take a timeout, folks. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, Taco Bell, Guaranteed Title, Shaw Bills, Sheriff Blaze Smith, GJCurbside.com, Coastline Wealth Group, Conrad Shipyard, McDonald's, Stansbury and Associates, Pelican Companies of America, Allen's Communications.
And the Eagles will put a foot into it, all tied up at 20 in a key 8-1A game for the district title. It's a nonchalant stroll in the park right there as the VC takes it down to the 37-yard line. Pretty good field position to start this drive off.
And Boo, we knew this was going to be a battle from the start, and here we are late in the third quarter, 2020, with the district championship and home game playoff spots at stake.
Yeah, not many mistakes tonight on the field. If you could point to a couple right there, a 15-yard personal foul against VC kept that drive alive. Central did the same thing in the first half, but other than that, both teams are earning what they have here tonight. Nogel takes it on the outside. He's running free in the Eagles secondary. And Leeper able to knock him out of bounds inside the 35-yard line, so they found something on that left side.
I tell you what, he starts going to his right and then cuts back hard to his left. I think that was a design play on the cutback, and he got the outside corner and up the field. And I tell you what, if it wouldn't have been for Leeper, he'd have been gone.
A 28-yard gain. They're right back at it. Right up the middle. This time he's brought down, and a flag. Looks like it's going to be a face mask if I can.
I tell you what, it looked to me like he grabbed the ball and he brought him down, but I think the face mask is going to be the call, and they're discussing it. They might change this call. That was Nikor at that defensive end spot. He reached in to grab the ball, and but they are calling a face mask. Let's take a look at it on the replay. Here you see, look, he grabbed the ball. Really, I don't see a face mask on that play.
Yeah, because if you seen a guy twist like that and he had his face mask, it wouldn't be a 5-yard penalty. So obviously that was the discussion. Hey, I may not be right, but I'm going to give 5 yards instead of 15. Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline to explain that. Aaron?
All right, when the referee came over to talk to the coach to tell him what happened, he said he grabbed the ball first, but then he got also a little bit of the face mask, a 5-yard penalty. But that was a call because the coach.
Got another flag on the play. We're going to see it if it was encroachment by the defense or
offside Central Catholic. All of a sudden was 8 drives as penalties both ways. This time Central Catholic giving free yardage for Vermilion. Handoff again. Look at that move. Dives for the end zone. Got the touchdown.
Well, I tell you what, Nogel has some moves himself, making a few cuts around the inside, but you know, they've been kind of left-handed, you know, tonight running the ball a lot on cutbacks and things to the left side. So I don't know if Central Catholic was all prepared for that ball to come over on that right side.
The Eagles get a score right back in it, and VC puts the point after. Wide left could be a difference maker. 2:22 on the clock, 26-20. Just 4 plays to go 61 yards for Vermilion Catholic. So far tonight in the second half, 2 drives. 1-2 for a touchdown and 1-4 for a touchdown. So Eagles got to figure something out on the sideline. That's got to be a little more difficult than what it is.
Yeah, they do. They have to keep finding answers to the things that's going on in a place. So
most coveted T-shirt around is the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game. And tonight we're looking at Central Catholic, you know, trying to see who's on that list, who's an opportunist to get that T-shirt. Blackburn is doing a lot of work, not a lot of big plays, but making plays. Piku has shown up on the radar. Ocon, as always, touches it every down. The quarterback's never out of play of the game.
I think it's still up for grabs at this point. You know, we're late in the third quarter, 2:22 left in the third and everything. So the man for the prize has still got an opportunity here in the last quarter plus to come up getting that T-shirt.
Squib kick near side. Takes a hop. Fontenot picks it up at the 20-yard line. Does a nice little spin move. Runs into traffic. He'll have it down to the 37-yard line. That's not bad field position to start off the drive for Central Catholic. Down 6, and you look at the drives that Central Catholic has had tonight. They've had to go a long way.
Good starting field position right here at the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can get that ball on the move.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Alan Taylor joining us on our YouTube channel, one of the biggest Central Catholic fans around. Enjoying the game and looking for a comeback from Central Catholic tonight, down 6. First down and 10. O'Connell keep it himself, finds some running room on the outside, slips the first tackle, has it to the 45, and O'Connell has deemed himself elusive here tonight.
They've been able to make that corner, especially over on that right side at times.
Ronnie Grzaffi's out there, probably watching us from somewhere around Lafayette. Big Central Catholic fan, kind of transition to the southeastern line. Son plays baseball over there, but he always tunes back and watches the Eagles in action. Fake it to Blackburn. O'Connor keeps it himself. He has room on the outside, trying to turn on the speed, but he gets run down and brought down. And you want to talk about some speed.
Oh, Lord,
you got to talk about what Kemp did for VC to get back in that play and bring O'Connor down.
Well, I'm telling you, he had some wheels head to the side to create this 3rd and 1 situation.
84 yards on the ground for O'Connor on just 14 carries. So he's been the leading rusher for Central Catholic as they try to, VC's strategy, try to contain Blackburn. Blackburn not 100% tonight, but you couldn't tell. 3rd down and short. He'll get the carry here. Running hard, back to that 2-3 yard gain in the first down. You know, how many times are these safeties going to step up and want to have contact like that?
I tell you, on this play, you got to give it to some of these guys in that front line, offensive line for Central Catholic, especially the center that time, number 60, Carson Nelson, who does a combo block. The guy he's playing against is well over 300 pounds. He gets a hand on him and into the linebacker to create just enough yardage for that first down. Great job by that kid.
We get a jump from BC being offsides, and that'll move it 5 yards. So look, 1st and 5, now the Eagles playbook wide open.
So now we're starting to see some things happen for Central Catholic. While just a few minutes ago we were seeing things happen for Vermilion Catholic on their offensive side of the ball.
Game shaping up to who's going to have the ball last.
Looks like we got a 4th quarter coming up.
Yep, they'll let the clock run dry here in the 3rd quarter. This game came out into the game today saying this is going to be the game of the ages. It's turning out to be so for the District 8 1A championship. The 4th quarter's next here on KWBJ.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, Taco Bell, Guaranteed Title, Shaw Bills, Sheriff Blaze Smith, GJCurbside.com, Coastline Wealth Group, Conrad Shipyard, McDonald's, Stansbury and Associates, Pelican Companies of America, Allen's Communications.
We're back on a Thursday night. One of the premier games in the state. Right before you, going into the 4th quarter, neither defense has been able to stop the opponent. And And now Central's turn with the football, waiting for that one key error to stop a drive, but they just sparring few between.
Man, it's been a sparring match between these two offenses all night long, and now this is like going into the late rounds of the match, and this is going to be a great fourth quarter.
Been a lot of Ocon running the football, a lot of Blackburn running the football. Every now and then they'll slip in Piku. But look, Blackburn has been earning his keep today. They've keyed on him. They're hitting him at the line of scrimmage. He's fighting forward for 1, 2, 3 yards at a time.
And I tell you what, that's another play Blackburn kept from having a big loss on the play. Trevin Moore, number 5 for Vermilion Catholic, was flying up the field into the backfield, and Blackburn was able to break that tackle and pick up a few yards on first down.
His bigger success has been on the swing pass, trying to get him out in the open. They hadn't been there on the second half of that play. They'll keep running him up the middle. And VC
and there
is
you
up
go,
to the
VC.
task.
There's more again. This time he was coming from over on the right side. You look at him sneaking up into the line on the right side. So he comes through the line untouched and was able to grab onto the jersey of the running back for a loss on that play.
Yeah, you can see defensively, VC is sold out on the run game of Central Catholic. They're not even respecting the passing game. They're going single safety, man-to-man on the outside, and Central Catholic's running in the teeth of a 7-man front, 8-man front.
Just before the ball snap each play, you can see the linebackers for VC starting to scoot up, and they're wanting to come forward looking for a run.
Yeah, that time a ball thrown into double coverage. Looking for Singleton. It'll go incomplete, bring up 4th down. Yeah, no hesitation. Eagles offense stays on the field. 10:33 in the fourth quarter. Eagles have converted on 2.
This is a big play for the Eagles. This is a big play for the Eagles right here on 4th down.
Yeah, one of their 4th and longs they converted on was more of a timing route on the outside. They'll have to get just over the 40-yard line for a first down. Play clock inside 4 seconds. Here comes the pressure, back to pass. Nothing there, throw to the outside, slips, falls, and incomplete. And the Vermilion Catholic defense holds.
Too much pressure that time by number 52 on that Broussard and others for Vermilion Catholic coming in on a blitz and putting great pressure on the quarterback, and he didn't have enough time to get it to his receiver.
Yeah, just a 6-point game, but Vermilion Catholic has been unstoppable here in the second half. 4-play drive or score, 2-play drive for a score. Here they come again. Eagle defense will need to do something, get that ball back for their team. Ogle takes it. Piku's on his back, brings him down for a short gain.
Good job by Piku over that time, containing the running back.
Yeah, Eagle needs to force.
And making a quick stop.
Right? They need to stop right here, force a 3rd down and long. Nogle just breaks the 100-yard mark right at it. 13 carries, 100 yards on the night. Second down, this time run for Nogle. He'll have the first down. Hamer brings him down, but not until the damage already done outside the 40.
And I tell you what, if it hadn't been for Hamer, he would have been gone that time. Great tackle stop by him that time, but he had plenty running room over on that left side.
Baser sits in the shotgun. They'll go right back to Nogle. Nogle slips the first tackle, then runs into a wall. A slew of Eagle tacklers are there, but a gain of 4. $9:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. I don't think there's a seat in the house that don't understand Eagles need to stop bad. Can't afford to go down 2 scores.
9:05 on the clock and counting, and Central Catholic needs to get this stop.
2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Plenty of time to throw the football. Take a shot right down the middle. Has a receiver. That's Dartez. They'll body him inside the 1, but again, the Eagle defense there with coverage, but a better pass and catch, and that has VC knocking on the door.
Boy, and that's what we've seen several times tonight. You know, you always tell your defensive backs that you want to be deepest, the deepest, and everything. Don't let anybody get behind you. And on several occasions, we've seen those receivers from Vermilion Catholic get a step on those defenders.
Vermilion Catholic trying to extend their lead. Up 6 now, trying to make it a 2-possession game. First down and 10 inside the core physical therapy. Red zone, and now into the end zone. Touchdown, Vermilion Catholic. Look at the replay right here. Nothing special.
Everybody's getting their blocks. VC gets a little push this time. All the running back needed was just a little bit room to get his nose in there.
Two-point conversion, more, you're long back. They'll throw for it. Little zig route on the outside to D'Artes.
Got a flag on the play.
Flag on the outside, may be some
Might be
sort
a
of
pick.
pick.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what I'm thinking, is an illegal pick. We're going to see what the call is. Yep, pass interference on the offense. We'll see right here on the replay, the outside receiver will go in, and he's going to get in the way and get a piece of the defender, and that created the avenue for the receiver to make that play, and that's illegal for you to do that. So it's going to back him up. You know, you can get in his path. You can get in the defender's path to try to cut him off, but if you reach and put a hand on him, they're going to call you every time.
Much more difficult two-point conversion here. Bezar back to pass. He'll go to the single coverage side, overthrown and incomplete. The two-point conversion, no good. A 5-play, 55-yard drive. Bezar D'Artes, a special connection for Vermilion Catholic, and they're on top 32-20. Tomorrow night, we're in the same seats lane watching another special contest. Tommy Minton, longtime Central Catholic coach, coming back with the Vanderbilt Catholic Terriers to take on Coach Stroud and the Morgan City Tigers.
You know, Coach Minton's going to have a well-prepared team all come into the house tomorrow night. Everything's going to be interesting to see if Morgan City can put something on them.
Looking forward to that contest. But look, as advertised, this has been one special football game here tonight between two of the top and Class 1A.
Boy, and I tell you what, with 8:25 left in the fourth quarter, I can't tell you how important this drive is going to be for Central Catholic. They need to get some points on the board and need to get them on in quick.
I feel like we've done had 4 most important drives already this game. But you're calling this one the most important. Ball kicked to the sideline. That'll draw a flag.
I guess as as time wears on and there's less and less time in the game, it becomes more and more important.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on this Eagle offense, knowing, hey, we've got to score because, man, a 2-play drive for a score this half, a 4-play drive and a 5-play drive for Vermilion Catholic. They're just moving the ball in big chunks down the field.
We're going to see if Central Catholic, with 8:25 left in the game, if they open up their offense a little bit better, and knowing that they need to make some big chunks of yardage at some point. They don't want to use this drive to run themselves out of time. The clock is starting to be a factor.
Play action pass. Singleton has a step. They'll take a shot to him. Slightly underthrown and incomplete. And what Singleton needed to do right there is just turn around and run right into the defender and force the flag.
That's two. He was backpedaling when he turned around and when he was throwing short. But I tell you what, he was open. He had a step on his defender, and it was just thrown a little bit short for him. Pass held a little bit too long before he threw it. Second down and 10.
Yeah, we see that a lot as a receiver on a short throw. Your advantage, turn around, draw contact, wait for the flag to fly. That time Singleton kind of avoided the contact and didn't get the flag. Opportunities are far and few between, so when you got them, you got to cash in. That time slightly underthrown and an incomplete pass. Second down and 10. Time to throw the football. Ocon scanning the field, looking for somebody. Needs somebody to run a route. There's really nobody to throw to.
And that was a covered sack right
Absolutely.
there. That was definitely a covered sack. Central Catholic's offensive line did a great job giving the quarterback plenty time. He sprinted out to the left side, and hey, I think it was a linebacker that had dropped back in coverage, decided, hey, look, I'm gonna come get him, and he had plenty enough wheels to be able to get back there quick.
Yeah, nobody came back to him. Everybody kept scrambling further away from him, and that was some lockdown coverage by these defensive backs and a big negative play.
Central Catholic doesn't want to get all of it in one chunk. Maybe they can get a good 10 yards right here and give themselves a chance.
Pressure from the outside. They force the ball on
down.
the ground. Vermilion Catholic on it.
I think they got it.
Absolutely.
And they do. I see a flag back at the 35-yard line. This is going to be a big flag. We'll see how this goes. Central Catholic is hoping this is going to be called against VC.
Yeah, Central Catholic getting in a predictable passing situation, and
let's see what the
Screaming
call
Eagles
is.
unleashing the pressure. They're going to call a holding.
Defensive holding. Is that huge or what?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah, I see the VC coaching staff up here saying that Eagle receiver tripped.
Yeah, they're not happy about that call on the far side of the field.
Even with the penalty, it still remains third down.
Well, this gives Eagles a great opportunity right here, even though it's 3rd and 11. At least they have a chance right
And
here.
the football back. Here we go again. Ocon pumps left, looks the other way, set up a screen to Blackburn. Blackburn slips a tackle and steps out of bounds. Looked like he was going the distance.
he would have made a first down had he not stepped out of bounds.
With 7:12 to go, 4th down and 9. I don't know if you could punt this away, even though I see the punting team going on. You have been unable to stop the opponent.
You see right there on the replay, the referee was right on the spot.
Right, now they'll
Right
bring
on the
the
spot
offense
making
back
that
on.
call.
They got 9 men on the field. They're going to end up burning a timeout. Offense came off the field thinking they were going to punt. Then the punt team ran on, and they ran off, and only 9 went back. So the Eagles have to burn an important timeout, but this is an important play. 4th down and 9 for the Eagles, down 2 scores.
We'll see if they can pull a rabbit out of the hat right here, because if we're getting late in the game, and 2-score ball game. They need something to happen.
A lot of folks have joined us all across the country. It's a great thing about YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe each and every week. We're in week 10, but there will be playoff action here on KWBJ. Locally, you can watch the replay on Saturday at noon and again on Wednesday. And this is the game where you're coveted with the core physical therapy player of the game. So I was kind of talking to the truck during the timeout, trying to see who the finalists were. Again, for our folks from Abbeville tuning in for this game, hoping you enjoy it. That player of the game is really for the local team. So it'll be chosen strictly from Central Catholic, whether they win or lose. But they've had some special players on VC tonight, no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
4th down and 9 for the Eagles. Trying to get back in this ball game. Down 32-20. Ocant back, wheel route on the outside for Blackburn. Makes the
Blackburn
catch
got
at
it.
the 40 and out of bounds on the first down.
Boy, what a big first down that time for the Eagles. And who else? Blackburn. Again, great play.
Yeah, that'll breathe a little bit of life.
You'll see
into
that
the
pass put right on the money. Good hands by Blackburn to reel that in, pick up a 30 yards on the play.
7 minutes and counting here, fourth quarter. Eagles trying to get back in it. O'Connell keep it himself. Just unable to run away from BC. Got a lot of speed on the defense. So what looks like I got room around the corner turns out to be nothing.
No, Legier's been doing a good job all night trying to cut that off and force that to the sideline, and that's what he does that time.
Eagles Central has been unable to stop Vermilion Catholic, but if they can score here, get it back to one possession and get a mistake. You know, BC had made a mistake yet in the ball game, but you get one late, you got a chance to win. They'll go back to Blackburn.
That's power over the right side. Pulling guard number 52 for Central Catholic.
Blackburn carries to the 31. So pick up 30 yards and 30 shot.
BC walks up them linebackers.
Trying to confuse them, not let that quarterback get that read.
They'll go to Blackburn. Blackburn gets a good kick out, turns it back inside down to the 25-yard line and puts them in position for a fourth down and short.
Oh, and I tell you what, that was a well-designed play that looks like is open. I could see them coming back to that again.
BC has done a tremendous job of keeping the Eagles from turning the corner. They're turning them back inside where the help is.
Well, I tell you what, on fourth down right here, this is Central Catholic's play of the game right here. They have to make this first down.
They'll go back old school here, I formation. Blackburn hit at the line of scrimmage. BC says they'll stop him short. And the way they spotting it, it looks like they will. Again, in the backfield is the speedy lineman of Vermilion Catholic. They get Blackburn before he gets going and bring him down short of first down yardage.
You'll see number 24 for Vermilion Catholic right there. That's Taylor that gets into the backfield real quick. He's the first one to get a hand on the running back to make that stop.
And that was the drive the Eagles needed. Now, clock becomes a determinant factor in the ball game. 5:05 to go. Let's see if BC able to work the clock because they've been scoring pretty quick here in the second half. They'll set up three receivers, one back, and they'll get the Eagles to jump. Offsides, that'll be a free 5 for BC.
Offside. As the penalty against Central Catholic, 5 yards to the 30. First and 5.
Central Catholic defense needs to get a hand on the ball, try to strip it away, try to get themselves a turnover.
Noble takes it on the outside, nice stiff arm.
And that's what they're trying to do and not able to do it.
Noble. Stopped by Mooney. Out of the 33. They pick up 30 yards with 2nd and 2.
It's a great thing about that 5-yard penalty. You have a little short gain on first down. You find yourself 2nd and 2, and for some reason,
Not again.
the Eagles jump again, and VC's not even trying to snap the ball at that point. You know, it's like every game you see on TV from college to high school. Get up to the line of scrimmage, they give a bluff count, trying to see what your defense is doing, and the Eagles are falling for it.
You know, you get a team on their heels, and they have a sense of urgency, and they know they need to make a play happen, and Vermilion Catholic is taking advantage of their aggressiveness.
Nogle take it again. It's all about ball security here. Malcolm Smith got him wrapped up. Big bear hug brings him down.
4 minutes left in the fourth and counting, and Central Catholic needs a turnover.
Second down and 4. Bazar has done a tremendous job at quarterback for VC. They'll go to Moore. Moore into the secondary. Smith has him again, but again, you're not going to do it when you're tackling them 10 yards down the field. Aaron's sitting right in the middle of it all, and Aaron, VC having its way with this offense.
They really have here in the second half especially, but, you know, I always bring it back to the line play, and they're really controlling the line of scrimmage here throughout the second half. In fact, they've taken over the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, the offensive line as well as the defensive line. And that's been the difference here in the second half, and that's enabled them to take control of the game.
And a lot of times it's been about size, but VC not that big. But they're awful quick and strong at the line of scrimmage. And they continue to get yards in big chunks.
And most of all, they continue running that clock. And we're down to 2:45 and counting.
Getting ready to announce the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. I think the truck has made a decision. Noble takes it again. A little stutter step. He was looking at Nene in the face, decides to go a different direction. He'll pick up 2, bring up third down and 2.
Timeout, Eagles.
Eagles take a timeout. Here's our core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. It'll be number 4. Mr. Blackburn, 22 carries, 71 yards, 4 catches. He's had to earn it here today. You know, they've leaned on him, giving it to him in traffic, and he's running through and over tacklers, and it's been a tough day for him, but without Mr. Blackburn.
And played injured.
Yeah, and I mean, he's been out injured a little bit coming back tonight. Central Catholic was worried about him, you know, how long he could go. Could he make a whole ball game? And he's come into the game, and he's really performed well.
You know, a lot of times he's used to running in open space. There was not much open space here today. First half, they got him on some swing routes and gave him a few yards. They hit him on a wheel route, but for the most part, in between the tackles, he's had to be special just to get a yard.
And that aggressive defense by VC has been coming up to the field. So Blackburn has had to his running ability has shown. He's had to make some cuts and find some open space, and he's been able to do that tonight.
Noble has taken the bulk of the carries on this final drive. He'll have it inside the 20. He's a senior, a lot of confidence in him. Running hard, wrapping up that ball with both arms, and Central Catholic will call another timeout. So we go in the fourth quarter with just a one-possession game, but Eagle defense just unable to stop Vermilion Catholic.
Well, barring something big happening in Central Catholic's favor, Vermilion Catholic will go on to win this ball game, but you don't want to take anything away from the Central Catholic Eagles because I tell you what, they're a good ball club, and they're gonna do well in the playoffs.
Yeah, a game that was toe-to-toe through 3.5 quarters. Both teams played well tonight, not many errors, had a few costly penalties on both sides. But other than that, you can tell why these two teams are at the top of District 8-1A. First down and 10, new set of downs, no timeouts for the Eagles, so now BC could pretty much salt this one away. Back to Nogle. Pitu gets in the backfield, slows him down, and finally brought down. Got a little help from Ethan Wiggins.
Gain of a yard, it's 2nd and 9.
It'll be interesting to see how the playoff picture unfolds. We ought to know something by Sunday, and to see, if both these teams end up. It's possible that both these teams will end up with a home game in that first round. Central Catholic was ranked 4 in that division, so they may stay in that top 8.
Noble fighting for extra yards, crosses the 15-yard line. And I don't even think if he got a first down, BC probably could have ran it out.
If you look right here, this was updated today in Division 4. You see Vermilion Catholics down here at number 7. Central Catholic is right there at number 4. So you would think you got to be in the top 8 to get that home game. So we'll see what happens with Central Catholic. And then you see Hanson. I don't know who Hanson has tomorrow night. They have Covenant Christian. So we'll see how that goes for them.
BC in the victory formation as they try to run off the final seconds. In a hard-fought contest between two of the top in District 8-1A. Nothing to hang your head at if you're Central Catholic. 3.5 quarters, they're right in the game, 26-20. And in BC with this high-powered offense, very impressed with what they've done here tonight. Got that 2-score difference and held on for a 32-20 victory. They'll go to midfield to shake hands. We'll take a timeout and get a word from our sponsors. We'll be back with the ATBCI.net postgame show right after this.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Cardiovascular Institute of the South, 1231 David Drive in Morgan City. Commitment to quality cardiovascular care through unparalleled expertise. Taco Bell. Visit your local Morgan City or Bayou Vista restaurants, and delivery now available with DoorDash. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. Guaranteed Title. Tell your home lender you want guaranteed title for your closing. When making the biggest purchase of your life, experience matters. Shawbills, proud supporter of local high schools in St. Mary and surrounding areas. We keep you rolling. Sheriff Blaze Smith, committed to maintaining excellence in law enforcement through courtesy, professionalism, honor, and respect. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. Coastline Wealth Group, life well planned. Conrad Shipyard, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all our area teams good luck this season. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Visit one of our locations in Bayou Vista, Morgan City, and Amelia today. Stansbury and Associates, marine surveyors and consultants, offering a full range of services for recreational, commercial, and fishing vessels. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Vita Paint and Supply, specializing in interior and exterior house paint with great customer service. Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
And welcome back to the ATBCI.net postgame show. Boogers there alongside Lane LaRive. Got your price of admission here today. 2 quality ball clubs went toe-to-toe for 3.5 quarters, 26-20. Big 4th down stop. BC gets to a 2-possession game, and the rest is history.
This is the type of ball game we was expecting tonight. Great play by both teams. 2 good ball clubs tonight on the field. Looking both go in the playoffs and everything, and well-deserved.
Stats were even at halftime, and we'll look at the stats here, what happened in the second half.
On the Vermilion Catholic side, Vermilion Catholic had 19 first downs, 281 yards rushing, 100 yards passing, for a total of 381 yards. They had 4 penalties for 45 yards, just 1 turnover. On the Central Catholic side of the ball, 13 first downs, 141 yards rushing, 101 yards passing, total of 242, and they had 8 penalties for 60 yards.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline, and Aaron, I've been hearing you all night. We talking about the skill players on the outside. You kept talking about the line play.
I always bring it back to the line of scrimmage and who controls the line of scrimmage. And Vermilion Catholic definitely controlled the line of scrimmage tonight, and they walked away with the win. But, man, this is a district championship game in Week 10. The weather was gorgeous for football, a little chilly for the people sitting in the stands, but great for the players down on the field. We had an outstanding ball game tonight, and both teams should walk away from this one heads held high.
Our core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, he wears number 4. That's DeMondrick Blackburn. He's just a junior. He's a special player. He'd earned everything he got tonight. 22 carries, 71 yards, had 4 receptions. He was a playmaker for Central Catholic.
He did some great things tonight, coming off of injuries and everything. Once again, they were worried about his play tonight and wanted to make sure that he stayed healthy. He got in the game. He really performed well and did some great things for the Eagles.
Hoping to keep my seat warm for tomorrow night. We'll be in the same spot here at Tigers Stadium as the Morgan City Tigers host Vanderbilt Catholic, the Terriers, for Friday night under lights here from Tiger Stadium.
See y'all tomorrow.
So for Lane LaRive, I'm Booger Zaffe, Aaron Audigo, Bill McCarty, all the guys and girls in the truck. We'll see you tomorrow night here from Tiger Stadium.
Thanks for the Thank you for watching Friday Night Under the Lights, sponsored by A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Cardiovascular Institute of the South, 1231 David Drive in Morgan City. Commitment to quality cardiovascular care through unparalleled expertise. Taco Bell. Visit your local Morgan City or Bayou Vista restaurants, and delivery now available with DoorDash. Taco Bell invites you to live Moss. Guaranteed Title. Tell your home lender you want guaranteed title for your closing. When making the biggest purchase of your life, experience matters. Shaw Bills, proud supporter of local high schools in St. Mary and surrounding areas. We keep you rolling. Sheriff Blaze Smith, committed to maintaining excellence in law enforcement through courtesy, professionalism, honor, and respect. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. Coastline Wealth Group, life well planned. Conrad Shipyard, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all our area teams good luck this season. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Visit one of our locations in Bayou Vista, Morgan City, and Amelia today. Stansbury and Associates, marine surveyors and consultants, offering a full range of services for recreational, commercial, and fishing vessels. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Vita Paint and Supply, specializing in interior and exterior house paint with great customer service. Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.